Bharat Gyanani. He's research analyst with Sharekhan, now joining in on the show. Bharat, afternoon. We've seen a huge underperformance from the likes of Bajaj, TVS, Hero, and a very healthy double-digit growth. Why did you think that we saw this kind of a weak performance from Bajaj Auto of 5%, while the likes of, pardon me, Hero and TVS managed to see a strong growth?
Basically, the company has been losing market share for the last 3 to 4 years. Consistently, if we see, it has been losing market share. This can be attributable to increased competition in this space, particularly from Honda Motorcycles and Scooters India. HMSI, after splitting partnership with Hero Honda, erstwhile Hero Honda, has been on an aggressive spree. They have been launching products to gain market share. Earlier, because of the JV agreement, the product launch was limited. But since HMSI has decided to go solo, they have been very aggressive in the launching the products, and Bajaj Auto has borne the major brunt of it by losing market share. Also, another point I would like to highlight is Bajaj Auto has also missed the bus of scooterization, which has gained a lot of momentum in the two-wheeler industry. So Bajaj Auto withdrew from the scooter space, and scooter space has increased its percentage share in the two-wheeler space by about 8 to 10 percentage points in the last 4 to 5 years. So a couple of factors have led to huge decline in Bajaj Auto's volumes and market share.
What's your call on Tata Motors? That's a stock which has rebounded after falling 40%. Do you see any merit to looking in the stock for a buy now?
At this level, the stock has regained in the last few sessions, as you pointed out. But JLR volume outlook and the margin outlook continues to remain a cause of concern. So if you see the developed markets, US has been underperforming in the last 2 to 3 months. Now it has recovered in the month of March. But on a broader base perspective, the issues, slowdown issues still remain in the developed markets. UK will see the charting out its own Brexit path in the next few quarters, whenever the parliament decides to actually implement. So UK market, which is the home market for JLR, will also see some tax increases from April. This is what we believe, because after Brexit, the UK government needs to shore up its finances, so they are planning to impose a tax on the cars. So that is again, a negative factor. And if we also see the management commentary as far as the JLR is concerned, they've already stated in public domain that electric vehicles, which are catching the trend, particularly in the developed markets, they don't have capabilities as high as the other bigger luxury players with deep pockets have. So they have already stated that the margin pressure in the electric vehicles will continue to remain. So that margin overhang will remain on JLR, and also volume outlook, particularly for the developed markets, as I earlier pointed out, remains to be subdued. So we are we were neutral on the stock for quite a bit of time, and we continue to maintain our stance on that stock.
But we might see actually a booster shot for Tata Motors going forward, Bharat. We don't have any clarification on that as yet, but reports do suggest that China could have good news for auto companies in the terms of duties, etc. But let's switch gears and talk about the country's largest automaker, Maruti. Its share continues to be above 50%. We've had the management talking about how the new Swift is also doing fabulously well, exceeding their own expectations and the kind of pre-bookings that they had imagined. Do you think Maruti's position, for at least for some time, remains unchallenged?
Yeah, I think so. The market share may remain at what levels it is, at least for the near term. So for FY19, we believe that it can continue to outpace the industry growth. The reason for that is, if we see the flagship models, the recent launches have been runaway success, and it's the only company in the passenger vehicle segment which commands a waiting period of about a strong waiting period of about 2 to 4 months. So all the flagship models such as Desire, Swift, Baleno, Brezza, all of them have received very good response, and they are having continued to have a good order backlog. And if we see the new product pipeline also, that also remains strong for the company. So we believe at least in FY19 we expect the company to continue outpacing the industry growth.
Thanks very much for joining in, Bharat, and giving us your sense of the sector as a whole and what your top bets are as well.